The wedding is coming up. Yeah, I'm so excited. I wonder if there's anything we forgot to prepare. That's your job, so everything should be alright. Wait, that makes me even more worried. It's not like I'm threatening you, so don't be scared. Actually, I'm not worried about you, but I'm more worried about my mom. Your mother? She's so vain, and her assumption is very serious. I feel bad for you and your parents. Hey, it's not what you have to apologize for. I know, but I know she's being sarcastic every time she sees you. Huh? Something like, we have a president in our family. Oh, maybe she said that. I hope you're not getting married just for the money, or something like that. That. As I said before, I met you. I had to break up because of my mom. I had a hard time. There's nothing I can say about that. Sorry. No need to apologize. It's all her fault. I'm trying not to make you feel bad and trying to be careful enough. Well, thank you. If she says something bad to you, I want you to tell me right away. Sure. Don't worry about it. I'll never ever leave you. Yeah. I'm sorry we're talking about this before the wedding. It's okay. We're going to be husband and wife, so we'll get through everything together. Yeah. Isabel, may I have a moment? I'm at work, so I have little time. What's wrong? Are you really going to marry Ted? Why do you ask? I think you know, but we have a president in our family for generations. Yes, I know. You sound so brazen. Am I not allowed to marry into the president's family? Ted and your husband accepted me willingly, though. Those two are too good-natured. What are you unhappy about? What do you mean? Of course, everything. Everything. First of all, you're uneducated. Even if you marry into our family, I can see that you'll be incompetent and useless. Is that so? I'm good at customer service and detailed work because of my job. Besides, according to what I heard when I saw your family, your father also seems not to be graduated from university, and he's in poor health. And your mother also didn't go to university. I can't imagine a poorly educated daughter from undereducated family marrying into the president's family. I can't introduce you to anyone at the wedding. Even though they didn't go to university, my parents have been working all their lives. They're in the hotel business, so they've been busy throughout the year. There's nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, I am very proud of them. Is education really necessary nowadays? Of course it matters. We are a family of company presidents, and we all graduated from elite universities. In contrast, what is your soul? Excuse me? Why would you, with a low education, marry Ted? It's because I love him. Perhaps since he grew in the president's family, he has a wonderful personality. My parents are also very fond of him. Of course! Ted is the child who was promised to succeed the president. How can he not have a good personality? Don't be rude. I'm sorry. Tell me the truth. You want to marry my son for his assets, right? You wicked poor lady. Mary, there are some things you can say and you shouldn't. I am not poor. Don't talk like that. You're insulting my parents. Are you against me? Such a cheeky girl. Fine, remember, I won't let a lady who's after money to marry Ted. Mary, I'm not after money. Plus, I'm not poor. Why don't you understand? You can say whatever you want. I will never let you marry him. Keep that in mind. Ted, I know you're at work. What's wrong? It must be something serious for you to text me while I'm at work. What happened? Thank you. Long story short, I just got a text from your mother. What? What did she say? About what you were worried. She said you guys are a family of company presidents, and she doesn't want an uneducated wife. Again? What has she done? I'll never forgive her. Isabel, I'm gonna marry you no matter what. Yes, I know, but your mother said she'd never let us get married. I'm worried she'll do something to us. Fine. I'm sorry. I made you feel bad before the wedding. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. Yeah, you're with me, so I'll be fine. Anyway, what I can tell you is that I'm marrying you no matter what. Is that thing going okay? Yeah, it went through without a problem. Thank you, Ted. Mary, please pick up the phone. Mary. What? Don't call my name. Spilling wine on the bride at the wedding? What was that? And then you say something like that? It's absolutely unforgivable. Oh, come on, it's true, isn't it? You and your parents are too selfish to marry into our family just for money. Since you're too brazen, I thought I'd share this with the guests. This is too much. I told you, didn't I? That I never let you marry him. I see. Then we'll stop the wedding. What? Is that how much your love is? So you were just after the money, huh? No, but you ruined the wedding. Let me break off the relationship with you. That's too bad. I mean, I wish so too. Oh yes, your pure white dress is now stained with wine. That dirty wedding dress looked good on you. You're such If you're still here, please leave now. I never want to see your face again. Oh, that's quite a thing to say. I came here to see you cry. It's too bad I won't get to see it. I'll leave now, even if you don't tell me to. Please do so. I'm sorry you had to cancel your wedding. No matter how I think about it, it's impossible for a girl from a poor family like yours to marry into a president's family. You should know who you are before you try to marry after money. Well, let me finish this conversation. Isabel, are you crying your eyes out now? I got to make a free time, so I've just finished lunch alone at a nearby luxury hotel and shopping right now. I thought I'd give you a few words to cheer you up. Isabel, you're reading this, aren't you? Oh, Mary, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. We were able to finish the wedding party now. Wedding party? Are you out of your mind? You canceled the wedding. Yes, the wedding was paused because you spilled wine to me, but after that, the father helped us to say our vows. What? What is that? I can't believe you said your vows in a wine-stained dress. No, I changed into a new dress, and then I had the wedding party in that new dress. I don't understand. Are you in your imaginary world? That's why I hate poor people. Elite families like us are always facing the reality. There's not a single one of us who lives in a fantasy world. This is a reality. We pledged to marry in the real world and had our wedding. Ted? Are you really Ted? Yes, I am. We just finished our wedding and I'm with Isabel now. What do you mean, a wedding? There's no way she can say vows in that dress. What the hell have you done? What? Why did you try to ruin our wedding? Because Isabel wanted to marry you for money. Marrying a woman like that, as a parent, there's no way I could let you marry her. There's no way Isabel would marry me just for the money. Do you have any basis? Because all of her family members didn't graduate university. A low-educated family doing hotel business? It must be a run-down inn in the countryside anyway. Her father seems to be poor in health, and they are poor. That's why they're thinking of making the daughter marry a son from president's family, so they can have an easy life in the future. Hey, give me a break. What's that attitude towards your parent? Isabel's father is the president of a luxury hotel. I heard you said you had lunch earlier. Huh? Ted, what are you talking about? Have you lost your mind too? No, I'm totally fine. Isabel's family runs a famous hotel that has been passed down from generation to generation. I'm sure you've heard of it too. What? Famous for its chef? In order to learn how to run a hotel business, her father studied at various accommodations after he graduated high school, and her mother, who had been dating him since high school, also studied with him since he was going to take over the hotel. Really? By the way, today's wedding was at a facility related to his luxury hotel, so they got her dress ready right away, and the party was held without any problem. Huh? I don't understand. I've been telling you this whole time, but you wouldn't listen to me. The reason why Isabel didn't go to university is because her father decided to open a new luxury hotel, and she went to business school to learn how to run a hotel business. Is that real? She is now working as the manager of the luxury hotel. Huh? The accommodation you were talking about was a luxury hotel? It's still an accommodation, right? Her family is full of modest people, unlike you. You're kidding, right? Then what about your father being poor in health? He had a flu. He had a high fever, and it was pretty hard on him, but he got well in a few days. I thought he was weak. You didn't listen to the end and made up your own story. How many times do you have to interrupt me? Why are you interfering with your son's happiness? I'm not interfering. I just thought that if she's marrying you for our money, I had to stop her no matter what. I did it to protect our family. The president's family, an elite family. I don't care about that, and neither does Dad. There are more important things than money, possessions, and all that. Ted, I can't allow you to speak like that, even if it's you. I can't ruin this great family that your father has protected. Dad said it's okay to give up all the property. What? He said he was sick of watching you obsess over such things. This happened because we had such property. That's a lie. He would never say that. If you think I'm lying, then ask him directly. He said I don't even have to take over as president. Huh? That can't be true. You are our only son. That's why I was looking for a wife from a good family. You know what? I'm changing my surname. Hey, what are you saying? After the marriage, I'm going to take Isabel's surname. Of course, I've already got Dad's approval. I didn't know anything about this. What's going on? Actually, I'm gonna be in charge of the luxury hotel that Isabel's father owns. Why? He had always wanted Isabel and her partner to take over it eventually. He wants the young people to bring up the hotel with their sense of style. Oh no! Then what about our successor? Dad said he's going to let his cousin take over it. Huh? That's impossible! Ted, I won't accept this marriage. That's impossible. I'm already married, you know. Why did you do such a selfish thing? Because you ruined everything. I really wanted to be with Isabel. I wanted to marry her. What? That's why. I don't think I'll ever see you again, Mom. Wait a minute, Ted. Hey, Isabel, what the hell is this all about? You know, I married Ted. I won't forgive you. You took away my son, the heir. I didn't take him away. He willingly took our surname. Enough with lies. You and your parents talked him into it, huh? Please don't make us the bad ones. Ted is very impressed with my parents. Your parents? Yes. My father and mother cooperated with each other and were passionate about running a hotel. They started a luxury hotel while seeking the future of the hotel business and learned how to run a business out of the box. I'm sure there were many hardships along the way. So what? Ted was impressed by them who overcame those hardships. When my father asked him to take over the luxury hotel, I hesitated, but Ted agreed with a single word. What? He was going to be the president! Instead of living someone else's life, he wants to be a person who can live his life like my parents. But that doesn't mean... He didn't even have to change his surname. That's what I told him, but he said that if he kept his surname, you would probably get in the way, so he decided to take over our surname. I didn't know Ted would do that. I had no idea. Since you didn't listen to him, perhaps this happened. Huh? How cocky. I don't need you to tell me that. I'm sorry, but Ted cared about you very much. If possible, he wanted to get along with you too. But he was so angry with you about the wedding. No, that was for Ted's sake. Did he want to be the president? That... I've never asked him, but I thought he would take over it. He values his reward and honest feeling more than status or honor. It was you who didn't listen to his thoughts. Is that so? His marriage was cancelled once, and this again? Of course he would get mad. He says he'll break off the relationship with you. What? Does that mean I won't be able to see him anymore? That's what he said earlier, right? I don't want to. He'll listen to what you say, right? Convince him to stop cutting me off. I also told you that I'm breaking off relationship with you after the wedding, so I don't think I'll ever see you again. What? Hey, you won't help your mother-in-law? I've already cut you off. You're not my mother-in-law. You're just a stranger. Oh no. Also, I was with your husband earlier, and he's thinking of divorcing you too. Mary, you made fun of me for not graduating university, but you were the same. How did you know? I didn't tell anyone. I heard from your husband. He said he liked you who didn't go to university and looked fresh. But look at you. Now he can only see faintly and lust in you. He said such a thing? Yes. It seems like you nailed it at the wedding today. He said, "How dare you pour wine on our son's wife? I'll never forgive you." Oh, I'm going to lose everything. How am I supposed to live from now on? You can take time and think about that from now on. It's your life, not anyone else's. However, from now on, Ted and I will not be involved in your life. Now, if you'll excuse me. What? Wait a minute. Are you going to abandon this poor me? Hey, Isabel, help me. After that, my father-in-law and mother-in-law officially got divorced. It must have been a surprise to Mary, but it seems that there were a lot of things that happened from the breakup of Ted's previous relationship to our wedding. After the divorce, it seems that she was given a fair amount of money as property division, but since she spilled wine on me during the wedding ceremony and stained the wedding dress and the venue, she was claimed compensation for the damages. She paid it at once, but I'm not sure how much money there's left. Then she took the rest of the money and went back to her town. However, since she made so much trouble at our wedding, she has become the gossip even in the countryside. She made fun of us a lot. But actually, she should have been the one to be teased about her low education. I sincerely hope that she learns from this and becomes pure again like she used to be. Every day, Ted and I struggle to manage the hotel. I will do my best and devote myself to making our guests happy.
Landon, I need you to pick up the phone. I need to talk to you. Just answer me, please.
What's the matter with you all of a sudden? You're bothering me. I'm sorry, but I'm in the middle of a business meeting. Can we talk later?
This is urgent. I need to talk to you now. Landon, are you there? I really beg you, please, listen to me.
You're persistent, Nicole. How many times are you going to call me? I told you I'm in a meeting. I'm not kidding. Why are you calling me so depressingly today? I've had enough.
Well, I have something important to tell you.
Just because I'm late for 12 days, don't call me over and over again. Business meetings haven't been going as smoothly as planned. I'm having a hard time. That's why I want you to stop calling me like crazy. I'm begging you. I was in an awkward situation earlier when my phone rang several times during the meeting. You should have known what's going on over here.
I see. So that's the reason why you didn't pick up my call?
Huh? Do you really understand what I just told you? I told you I was at work, but you kept calling me. Seriously, give me a break. Unlike you, I'm on a business trip right now. I'm busy. I was late only for 12 days, right? Don't contact me multiple times.
I'm sorry. I still haven't got used to this phone since it's not mine. Seems that it isn't user-friendly at all. I was in panic too. Sorry for troubling you.
What? You're not Amanda, are you?
I'm your mother-in-law, Nicole. Anyway, you were being quite rude on the phone. I wonder if you treat the others the same way too. Don't tell me you didn't notice that. It was me who called you.
Wait a minute. What the heck is going on? Nicole, are you there? Please, let me check again. Did you use Amanda's phone when you called me? Was that you?
Yes. I should have told you right away. I got a little distracted and I'm sorry about that. I didn't really know what I was doing. I just had to call you as soon as possible, that's all. I'm sorry that I kept pestering you.
No worries. I was just gonna check again about Amanda. Is it true that she passed away? I can't believe that. So could you explain to me?
Oh, you heard about that. Yes, she passed away yesterday. I was trying to get in touch with you since yesterday. I even went to your house. Why didn't you call me back?
I'm sorry. I went overseas for a business trip. I was in a meeting and couldn't take your call.
It was important business, right? I wish I could have reached you at work, but unfortunately, I don't have your company's contact info, so I couldn't do that.
It's not your fault, so don't worry about that.
So, it's your wife's funeral today. I need you to hurry up. Can you come back home soon? I'm not sure if it's possible since you're overseas.
I can make it. I'm going home right now. I'll call the company to let them know that I'm leaving from now. So, could you please wait a little longer?
Sure, leave it to me. About the funeral, I've already made all the arrangements. My daughter wrote the details a while ago. She's a well-prepared girl, wasn't she?
Is that true? I didn't know about that.
Me and my husband didn't know either. but it looks like she's getting ready for it. It's hard to think how she must have felt. It must have been hard for you too, to decide going on a business trip overseas while Amanda was sick in the hospital wasn't easy.
Yes, you're correct. I was given a big project to work on just as she was at the hospital. I couldn't say no, and I couldn't find anyone to take my place instead. I thought I'd be able to stay with her for a while. I didn't expect that this would happen.
Well, don't worry about it. I'm sure you know exactly what you're doing.
Yes, I hope so.
We'll take care of the funeral. Don't worry. Just do what you have to do, okay?
Got it. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm late. I'm back home now. How are you feeling now, Nicole?
You're back? Good job. Do you know where the funeral will be held? I'll be there, so can you come by yourself? I can't pick you up.
Yes, of course. I'll be fine. I'll be there in about an hour.
I'll be waiting for you. By the way, the place for the funeral is located at the minor area. Are you sure that you'll be okay?
I don't know, but I'll try my best.
You've been here before, right? I heard that. This place is pretty isolated. At first, me and my husband got lost.
Seriously? I'm sorry about that.
You've never been here before? Amanda told me she had her mind set on this place for a while. I thought you two had decided on this place together. You went to visit the place together with her, didn't you?
Actually, I don't know the place. Maybe Amanda decided on her own. We didn't really talk about it.
Oh dear. I think she hasn't changed at all.
Really?
Yes. Just as she was when she was younger, she always said that she doesn't want to bother people with her own problems. She's the eldest among her siblings, isn't she? She has 2 younger brothers, so maybe she thought she had to be strong for the sake of our family. She always put off doing what she wanted to do. She was always worrying about other people. Looking back, I feel sorry for her.
I see. I can understand that.
By the way, do you remember Michelle?
Oh yes. She's Amanda's best friend, right? I've met her a few times before.
She's been Amanda's childhood friend from elementary school. I used to hear from Michelle a lot. For example, when Amanda was crying at school because she wanted a bag for her Christmas present, right after that, I asked Amanda whether it was true or not. That's how much she cared about her family. She should have been more selfish. I regret that I didn't spoil her when she was alive.
It seemed that she cared about me too. That's why she didn't tell me about the funeral's place.
Maybe you're right. Amanda is that kind of girl. You've been through a lot too, if you think back. I'm sure she was sorry when she got sick, so she tried her best not to bother you. As her mother, I'm really sad.
I understand.
Well, let's talk about it later. Come here soon. My husband is taking care of the preparations. Of course, you'll help too, right?
Yes, of course. I'll be right there.
I'll be waiting for you. Have a safe trip.
Excuse me, Nicole. May I have a moment with you? I'd like to ask you about something.
What's wrong?
Did you take care of our stuff? I just got home, but it looks like Amanda's stuff is gone. Could you explain this to me?
I didn't do anything like that. Wait a minute. By the way, are you telling me that you haven't gotten home since you came back here?
That's right. I really wanted to go home, but I just couldn't.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm a little scared. I still can't accept the fact that Amanda's gone. I couldn't sort out my feelings.
So you stayed in a hotel the whole time? Or with a friend of yours?
Yes, I stayed at a friend's house. He listened to me the whole time. I only went home to get my clothes. I was in a hurry at the time, so I didn't really look around. I just realized it now. Sorry about that.
I see.
I'm sorry for asking such a strange question. I wonder where Amanda's stuff went. What happened to her?
You noticed just now that Amanda's luggage was missing, right?
Yes, you're right.
Could it be that she has been taking her belongings out of the house for quite some time?
Huh? Why would she do that?
Did you notice anything strange?
No, not really.
Really? You didn't go home most of the time, did you?
I beg your pardon? What do you mean by that? Did something happen?
Well, I was trying to ask you whether you were busy with work that you seldom went home. Is there another reason for that?
Oh, so that's what you mean. I was anxious because I thought you misunderstood me.
Misunderstood you? About what? Did you do something bad?
No, don't worry about it. You were right. I was hardly ever home. I've been on a business trip for a long time. I'm so sorry.
I see.
I couldn't spend much time at home. I know I shouldn't make excuses. I'm sorry that I'm a lousy husband. I didn't even notice the change in Amanda. I'm sorry for being selfish by telling you that I don't want to go back home.
Well, if that's the case, you should have told me.
I apologize. Oh, I have one more favor to ask.
What is it?
Yesterday, I had a little talk with the company about Amanda's memorial service. I might not be able to make it because I'm going on a business trip. I know I'm being irresponsible as her husband. I'm very sorry.
Oh, that's fine. We'll take care of it.
I'm sorry for everything. I'm really useless.
It can't be helped. I'm sure your job requires you to travel a lot. You're just doing what you're responsible for at work. That's why me and my husband will take care of the memorial service. Don't worry. Just do your best at work. Call me if you need anything.
Thank you very much. I'm currently taking a week off for Now's funeral. I have to go back to work from now.
No problem. Anyway, about Amanda's stuff, I'm sure she had her own plan. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
You're right. Maybe she did it by herself.
She was in and out of the hospital a lot. I think she knew herself very well. Maybe she was sorting through her belongings. You were too busy to notice that, weren't you?
Well, yes.
I didn't go to your house either, so I don't know what really happened. If that's the case, I'll come and help you, okay? I mean, you seem to be busy with work. Maybe you'd feel more comfortable relying on your friends than us? If there's anything me and my husband can do, we will help you. Amanda is our daughter anyway.
That's very kind of you, but you don't have to do that. It seems that Amanda cleaned up pretty well. She was a good wife to the end. I think I can handle the rest on my own.
Understood. I'll leave it to you then. I'm sorry to ask you for that when you're so busy with work.
Please don't apologize. I'm the one who's sorry for troubling you. I should have been the one to take care of the funeral. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We're family, so we're supposed to cooperate, right? Well, call me if you need anything. Let's get in touch.
Yes, I will. Thank you very much. Nicole, I'll be on a plane soon. Please take good care of the memorial service.
Yes, I know. Be careful on your business trip.
Yes, I will. Thank you so much for your cooperation. I'm sorry for leaving everything to you.
Anyway, Landon.
Yes, what's wrong?
You don't have to bother about Amanda anymore. I want you to concentrate on other things and move on.
What?
You have your own life, right? I'm sure you'd like that. so you don't have to deal with me and my husband anymore. You're free to do what you want from now on.
What are you talking about? I'm still Amanda's husband. It's only natural that I should take care of her until the end, isn't it?
But
I understand what you want, but I'm not thinking about divorce at all. It's true that I've been on the road a lot for work, and things have been awkward between me and Amanda, but it was all my fault. I know that. It's now too late to apologize to Amanda, but she is my precious wife, and she will always be.
I see.
So I will fulfill my duty as her husband. Don't worry about that. Well, I need to go now.
Okay. Have a safe journey.
Excuse me, Nicole, but it's an urgent matter.
What is it? I thought you were busy with work.
I was wondering if you have received the letter from Amanda.
Yes, I have received that.
Could you please see if there is a letter for me? I think she wrote me a letter. If you could, I'd like you to send me a picture of that.
I'm sorry. I don't have time to deal with you.
What? What do you mean?
I just need you to leave me alone for a while. You know what the letter says, don't you?
I got a call, but I have no idea what it's about, so I want to check the letter. I thought I'll understand if I read the letter from Amanda.
Oh, well.
I'm having trouble because I've been getting these weird messages. I've been getting calls from the company too. I don't know what to do.
I see, but what's the use of talking to me about that?
What? Well, first of all, I thought I'd clear up the misunderstanding. I'd appreciate it if you could help me.
If what you're saying is true, I think me and my husband have the right as a family to know. Would you mind just leaving me alone for a while?
Hold on a sec. Are you telling me that you don't care about what will happen to me? Nicole, please answer me. Nicole, please tell me about the letter. I have the right to know.
The letter, huh? If it's a letter, maybe it's delivered to your house. Why don't you go check it?
What are you talking about? I can't go home. I'm on a business trip. I'm not in the United States, okay? I can't go right away.
Really? You seem to be commuting to your office as usual.
Huh?
Did you think that if you said you were going abroad, me and my husband will take care about everything related to our daughter? You're a bit naive, aren't you? Stop kidding me.
Wait a minute. Do you think that I haven't left the country?
Yes, indeed.
That's impossible. I'm now staying overseas for a business trip. The company ordered me to do that. If you don't believe me, contact them directly and ask them.
You're right. It's true that you were on a business trip for a week when Amanda was hospitalized. But other than that, I thought I was told that you went abroad for vacation, not a business trip.
That's a lie. What are you talking about? When my wife was going through a hard time at the hospital, there's no way that I could go abroad for vacation.
Where were you when I called you about Amanda? Were you really in the middle of a business meeting? Overseas?
What?
You seem to do this kind of thing often. I checked your credit card statement from Amanda's phone. You made an overseas purchase that day, didn't you? I know exactly what you did.
Well, that's...
It's a long list of luxury brand names. You bought whatever you wanted, right? Is that your hobby?
No, it's not. You misunderstood me.
I'm sorry, but it's not a misunderstanding because it's all been confirmed. I was so distraught at the time. I forgot all about it. The basic information and contact information for your employer were listed on a form from the hospital where Amanda was admitted. I checked it out and called.
Oh no, I can't believe you did that.
I guess you got carried away because you thought that I couldn't call your company. What parent wouldn't call their daughter's husband in an emergency? Shame on you.
No, it's not like that.
When Amanda passed away in the middle of the night, I didn't even know it was happening. The staff at the hospital tried to contact your company. I remember them saying that they could only get through to the security guard. Since I managed to get in touch with you the next morning, I never called your company. If I had called the company instead of you, I would have found out sooner. I regret that.
By the way, you can't say what's written in the letter is true, can you? Why? Because you don't know if it was written by Amanda or not. Besides, it's just a letter.
For your information, I received that letter directly.
Do you mean in person?
Yes, along with the proof. I got this letter from the person I trust the most. So it's not just a letter.
Then who's the person who gave that to you? I think that person is trying to trick me.
Stop talking nonsense, Landon. Just admit it. Do you know how Michelle felt holding on to this letter?
No way. Michelle?
It's not just the letter. There was a video data too. Amanda asked me to give those to all the parties concerned. She said she can't allow you to live the life you want to live. Also, she hates you from the bottom of her heart. It was written in the letter.
Oh no.
You were cheating on her with a junior colleague before she was hospitalized. You told Amanda that you would stop seeing that person again when she found out about your affair. But you repeated the same thing again. Michelle said that Amanda had asked her for advice on that matter many times. She cried and said that she should have stopped it no matter what.
So, she knew about that?
Michelle told Amanda that she should divorce you right away and tell everyone about the truth. But Amanda still believed that you would come back. I can't believe that this is the result of trusting you. Well, about a month before she passed away, she thought she couldn't do it anymore and filed for divorce.
Divorce?
Michelle filed the divorce papers for her. I really appreciate my daughter's decision. So you're a stranger now.
No kidding. So I'm divorced then?
That's what I'm saying. We have nothing to do with each other anymore.
Please, tell me why.
How can you say such a thing? You know better than anyone else, don't you? You were aiming to get Amanda's insurance money and spend it with your girlfriend.
Of course not. Let me explain.
When Amanda found out, she decided to get a divorce. Then she changed all the beneficiaries of the insurance to me and my husband.
What? Oh no, I don't know anything about that.
Too bad. I was also surprised when Michelle told me. I was surprised when my husband got a call from the insurance company. At first, I thought it was some kind of mistake. I didn't know that my daughter was so desperate.
Well,
Congratulations. You're free to live your life on your own. I hope you'll be happy at your girlfriend's house where you're hiding at all the time. Good luck to both of you.
Please, wait.
Oh, let me tell you something. Michelle was helping Amanda when she was moving out all of her belongings from the house. It was at that time when Amanda started to think that she might divorce you. She was preparing for it one step at a time. I'm amazed at how well prepared she was.
Oh no.
I told you that you're free, but you can't just sit back and relax.
What do you mean?
The letters were sent to your parents, your employer, and your friends. So, You must think hard about what will happen to you.
Wait, please stop that.
Nothing can stop me from taking my daughter's revenge. You've been contacted by those people, haven't you? If you keep ignoring them, you'll be in trouble. Well, either way, they're going to ask a lot of questions to you at the company. I hope you and your girlfriend get sanctioned. Later, I received a call from the company where my daughter's ex-husband works. Both Landon and his girlfriend admitted everything, and they were downgraded because of what they'd done. They deserve that. The letter was also sent to Landon's girlfriend's husband. In the end, they got divorced. Both Landon and his girlfriend are charged with alimony. I can only say that he got what he deserved. Michelle said that when she saw Landon at the funeral, she felt sick that she was about to punch him on the face. But she refrained herself from doing that. Though she was not blessed with a loyal husband, Amanda had a wonderful friend. I'm very happy for her. I'm sorry for causing Michelle so much trouble, but I'm glad that she was able to dispose the so-called garbage for the sake of my daughter.